Hello everyone and welcome to this episode of Eat, Crit and Survive Plays a Board Game Solo Edition, where I, Luke, your Dungeon Master, Game Master, person of interest for this, I guess, is going to play a solo game today, or a solo variant of a game rather than just a pure solo game. And I'm just getting the awkward feedback of myself, talking to myself. Just close that down. Yes, I am going to be playing a solo variant of Sagani, as you can see below me. Normally, I'm here with at least one other person. Today, it's just me. Everyone's off doing either drafting magic or doing general hanging out with family and stuff. So today, you got me. And I'm going to do some talking about various board game stuff that has my interest today and some other stuff as the gameplay goes on. But for the most part, we're going to be talking about Sagani and playing through that and seeing how it goes. It's good to see you all. This is unusual. I don't usually do these on my own. I usually do this with someone else, as I've said before. Usually Dom, Laura, or Tom or Ross will join us. So it's unusual to sit here and just sort of chat openly and sort of talk out into the world. But, you know, that's the life of someone who decides to talk out into the world. Regardless of what profession you do that in, whether you do that as a lecturer or you do it as a streamer or anything really, quite a lot of the time you're not actually, if you're just presenting, you're not necessarily getting automatic responses. Which is interesting. But you know what, that's how it is. At least today it is, anyway. As we're going to go through this various gameplay. Today, as I've said, we are playing Sagani. This is a Uwe Rosenberg game that came out in the last year or so, which has a very similar feel to it to Cascadia. And those sort of flat-out game tile-laying puzzle games. We were just trying to solve things and move around. I'm playing this in Tabletopia today because that's where it is. But we know I like playing on Tabletopia, so that just is. But we do also like playing on Board Game Arena, as we have done before. Tomorrow, in fact, we are going to be playing on Board Game Arena. Dom, Laura, and I are going to be playing Dice Forge. So you can come along and join us for that. We're going to give Dice Forge a go. And today is obviously Sagani. A couple of weeks ago, we did a stream with Sovereignty as our partners. I think I've put that into our chat now. We are still media partners with Sovereignty. They're not supporting this particular stream, but if you want to go onto Sovereignty, you want to get a platinum code to use the platinum account with Sovereignty, you can go on there. You can use the code EATCRIT, and you can get just that. So you can get a platinum account. They just announced today that Dice Miner is now available, and that's probably going to be something that we will go and do at some point. We'll go and play on Sovereignty, and we'll go play Dice Miner because Dice Miner looks great, and I want to give it a go. So yeah, go and check out Sovereignty. They've got Dice Miner as their key thing for all of this month, so it's going to be free for you if you have the silver account. You can go on there, you can just play it with your friends and pick it up on the library. So a lot of good digital board game opportunities for people to play things. Yeah. Sorry, just double checking that things are okay on this end. For some reason, my phone has moved some apps around. I don't know why. Let's make sure I have the rules open for Sagani, because obviously I have learned this. But being that this is a solo variant and it's the first time I'm playing it, I'm probably going to get things wrong. So you'll have to just bear with me. One of the things you do find in digital setups of games is you often have they sometimes will have a devoted solo mode set up. Tabletopia does not. Not for this game anyway. As it happens, they have the setup for 2 to 4 players, and that's it. So doing a variant for a Solo mode is a little bit different, but there's not a huge amount that changes in the gameplay. Effectively, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be taking one of these tiles from this stack, one of these 72, and I'm going to be laying it out here. Each of these cards we've got on the back, and they are related to one of the different elemental spirits. We have water, we have air, we have earth, and we have fire. Generated by the different colour backs. Obviously white for air, blue for water, orangey for fire, green for earth. And we are going to be using this on the other side of it. So I'll show on this side we've got a number of points that it will score, which is 10. On the other side we have a show of 10. We also have a number of arrows. This is where the puzzly bit comes into. These arrows, I'm going to illuminate this tile a little bit. These arrows show what the tile needs to be next to. Okay, so in order to score those points, I need to have a fire next to on the north and west sides, and I need to have a water tile to the northeast and to the east. And what would happen is I will have these little tokens. I will stack up as many as there are arrows on each of these tiles when it comes into place. And then when I match it by putting something down, so let's say again the water tile, and I place it here, I would then take one of these tokens and pop it over it to show that I've done it. Once all of those are done, I can flip the tile over and I get these tokens back. And that's key, because if you lose the tokens, you can... These are sort of... What are they called? They're called sound discs. So these are sort of calming the spirits of nature with their different sounds that are happening. But if you run out of the sound discs, you have to start using these cacophony discs, and they take the place. And they are worth negative points at the end, depending on how many you need to use. So... That's pretty much it. We're just going to keep going until we run out of tiles. In the solo mode, that's how it plays. And we'll just see how many points I get at the end. In the regular game, there are a few other elements that are played into it, but just in the solo variant, you actually just play with all the tiles that are available to you. Just try and see how well you do. You just kind of have to make do with whatever tiles come up. So... Let's just see what the exact thing is for it. Yeah, you can see on the scoreboard here in the centre, for a 4-player game, when the scoring threshold gets past 45, and that's what triggers the end game. 60 if it's a 3-player game, 75 if it's 2. But because it's just me, we'll just keep going until we run out of tiles, and we'll see how that works and figure out what the score is. I apologise, I got that wrong. Do you know what? I've read these rules and I just did not understand them clearly. I keep going to... I lose 2 points for each cacophony disc that is taken, and the game ends when I have 75 points. So actually when I cross this threshold, that's when the game will end. There's nothing else to it. What it does say is that if you do it with 25 or fewer tiles, it creates a magical symphony among the elements. And there is an advanced solo variant, which is supposed to last about an hour. Yeah, so these are the various variants that we can see. So we're going to give the solo mode a try as Sagani and see how it goes. And I'm just going to talk about some board game stuff as the day happens. That's what it is. It's the advanced variant which uses all the tiles. The basic solo mode uses just the ones that you get to 75. Once you get 75 points. So that makes sense. Let's see. I'm going to put a poll just for the heck of it. So let's see. Will I win? Or rather, let's see. If I set this out, let's see. Will I think if the winning condition, let's say, is using 25 tiles. So will I use 25 tiles or fewer? It's going to be my question there. Yes, easily. No, you fool. 25 exactly. Let's see how that might go with the duration on that. I'm going to run it for 10 minutes, see what happens. Content does not mean guidance. I don't know what that is. Let's change that. It's probably you fool. So let's take that word out because it's no, obviously. There we go. That's better. Let's check that that's working. Already there was a vote saying no, obviously. That sounds about right. All right. So let's get going. I'm going to do a few tiles and then I'll sort of bring in some various... Thing is I watch a lot of board game streams, particularly Paula Deming, The Brothers Murph, Watch It Played, that sort of stuff that they do. Big fan of all of them. Amanda Panda Angel, also someone that I really enjoy watching. Loserpalooza, we raid them all the time. Definitely worth sort of checking those people out. Not out, please stay here with me. And I kind of see a lot of questions that are asked about board games in general, so I'm going to try and bear those in mind and sort of give out my answers to them, if that makes sense, and if that's okay with everyone. If people are in chat and you want to just shout out questions to me, by all means do. Or if you're watching this on the YouTube, put them in the comments and I will get back to you at some point. Either I'll respond to you or I'll put them into another video that we do at a later point. Yeah. This is actually, I think this is episode 30 of Eat, Crit and Survive Plays a Board Game. We've played a few games since we've started doing this, which is pretty cool. There's a few games that we've played and we've gone, huh, yeah. Yeah, I really enjoyed that. That's a game I want to have. Which the one for me was Architects of the West Kingdom. That was a game that I got. 30. Hi Sapphire 9218. 30. Yes, 30. This is I think this is episode 30 of Eat, Quit and Survive Plays a Board Game. I'm going to double check that. Or maybe you can for me. Because I'm curious about particularly which games we played. We've played more than 30 games because a lot of them we did actually play multiple games at various points. So let's see what we've done. The most recent video, I think, was number 29, was last week when Dom and I played Explorers of the North Seas. So playlists. Yeah, 29. We started with Cartographers. That was our first one we did. That was the first time that we did do a board game thing. It was me, Ross, Connor, and Tom, I think. Nope, Tom wasn't here. Dom was though. And I've just pulled my headphone jack out, so I can't hear things. Then we played Stone Age, which is one of Laura's favourite games. It's one of my favourite games as well. I think it's a fabulous game. There's an expansion of Stone Age on Tabletopia, which we haven't got around to using yet. So I might have to check in on that one. We played Fun Employed and Cards Against Humanity. We played those physically. That was a lot of fun with Connor, Dom, Tom, and Laura and myself. Then we played Quacksequedlinburg. That was also a really good game. We played Quacksequedlinburg for the first time at Ready City Roll. Great board game cafe in Bedfordshire. Sapphire. Yes, a Stone Age expansion I didn't know about. Yes, that does exist. I don't know if it's available to purchase, but it is on Tabletopia. So we can have a look at that at some point. We'll probably do a revisit of Stone Age and see if I can get back from my pathetic showing of it. Because I was awful in that game. I will rephrase that. Dom and Laura did extremely well in that game. I did real bad. Quacksequedlinburg. We played it on a board game evening with Richard's Live and Amy, Laura's sister. We played that at Ready City Roll. We then loved it, and I went, "Ooh, let's get that." But I waited a little while to see if I would cool on it or not, and I didn't. So we played it again on stream. We already enjoyed it. And And then shortly after I'd gone, yep, definitely going to get this, I saw that there was the big box available to it, which had the Herb Witch expansion in it. I thought, cool, it's 2 expansions, so I can get that. Then I can get the other one. They can all mesh together in the box. That's fine. And then I saw the Mega Box came out, and I thought, okay, I need the Mega Box. So I got the Mega Box, and I spent a good 45 minutes punching everything out of that game. That was a chore. That was fun. It was fun though. I quite enjoyed it. As Nightbot has reminded me, you can also go to our YouTube board game playlist, and you can go and see the games we have played there, as well as I'm telling you about them. Sapphire, there is a poll going at the moment. I don't know if you can see that. Whether or not you think I'm going to use 25 tiles to get the requisite 75 score. 75 points in this game of Sagani. And other folks in the chat, if you want to go ahead and vote in that and see how we do. Then after Quacks, we played 2 back-to-back games of Wingspan, the original, and then we played with the Oceanic expansion as well. That was voted for by our Instagram followers. We decided we wanted to play Wingspan again, and then we decided we couldn't decide which expansion we wanted to use, so we went, what do you want to do, European or Oceanic? And people said Oceanic. And you can check out our Instagram as well. If I do that, there it is, Eat Quit Survive, you can go check us out there. Then we played Role Player, which was another really good game to get going from Thunderworks. That was a lot of fun, setting up our RPG characters. I think that came at about the time that we were sort of getting close to rounding up our campaign. We're starting to get into that phrase for our D&D campaign, which is coming back. This Friday there is no stream, which is why I'm streaming tonight, and I'm just sort of playing along. But this Friday there won't be a game. Next Friday there won't be a stream. The following Friday, though, we will be starting our new D&D campaign. So we'll be going back into the world of my imagination, and we're going to be starting a new D&D campaign, starting from level 1. So if you want to check us out for that, come and join us. We would love to have you. Then we played Viticulture, another one of Laura and my favourite games. Then we played Dom and I played Architects of the West Kingdom, and that was a game that I'd seen around, and I wanted to try, and I played it, and I fell in love immediately. And it was amazing. So I bought it. I got around to opening that box today to have a look at what's inside it, and there were a couple of bits missing. The marble tiles were missing. For some reason I had 2 sets of the green workers, which, not usually a problem. I usually play green, so that's not too bad. But I think people might object if I use 2 sets of green workers in a game. Maybe. Then we played Cascadia and Abandon All Artichokes for episode 10. Laura and I played Dog Bark, which was a lot of fun before the Kickstart finished. We played The Art of Cats, Everdale, Potion Explosion. I played Potion Explosion on my own. Played Carcassonne, Hunters and Gatherers. Played Paladins of the West Kingdom with Ross and Dom. Played 100 Tory. I played Cartographers solo, so there's a couple of games that have repeated. We played Break Cathedral twice, technically. That was a fun experience. That had some problems, so we just sort of gave up partway through the first run through, and then went, no, we'll play this again another time. Then we played Architects of the West Kingdom again. We played that as a 5-player version, and that was a lot of fun. That was when I introduced Laura, Tom, and Ross to it as well, so they got a chance to play. Then we played the Dinosaur Island Roar and Write, Epic Spell Wars, Winter Kingdom and Love Letter. We played Terra Mystica, Dungeon Mayhem, with all the various expansions. That was a hoot. What else have we done? Done some recently. It's because I'm on the wrong put. There it is. My channel. This is what happens when I go off script. Just kidding, I don't have a script. Does anyone who's ever seen me will know? We also played Takedo, Carcassonne. Dom and I played Tapestry a couple of weeks ago. That was fun. That's a game that has rocketed to my I want to buy this list. Then we played on our Sovereignty stream. Oh, in fact, it was last Wednesday we did that. We played Forbidden Desert and Sushi Go Party. And then Dom, as I say, Dom and I played Explorers of the North Sea. So quite a few Garfield games in there. Garfield games, I guess, in there. So yeah, we just like their style. But we are going to see how we get on with our games. The poll is closed and it has ended up in an exact 50-50. No, obviously, and 25 exactly. So we'll see which one of you is correct. Which voters thought what? Alright, so now that we've gone through all the various shenaniganery, let's see how we do. Alright. So this is a nice, easy one to start off with. Just a small little water spirit worth 3 points. Let's see what we've got. So that just needs an air off to the side up here and a water up over here. And I think when I place these, I have to place them orthogonally to each other, I believe. I'll double check. I believe we have to play this orthogonally. Probably. Yes, they must be placed orthogonally. But they can be rotated, because some of them may have their own arrow conditions that will benefit from a certain rotation. So that needs 2 little discs on it. Alright, let's see what we get. We've got an Earth here. Okay, well that's not bad actually. Because that means it needs water there. I think that's probably my best option, going here. Just because it's got the water connection here, so I can actually go straight there and tick that off. But it also means I've got a little bit of flexibility about what goes here and here. And it doesn't block anything else I'm trying to do. Okay. Alright, we have a fire. Yeesh. Okay. Now this is a problem. This is where it gets thinking a bit tricky, because I potentially have to sacrifice something in order to score this, or I give up, or I just do that with it. Which is not especially satisfying, but it is kind of necessary, because I can't place it like this, because that doesn't match up, so that obviously won't work. So I have to do this if I want to be able to score that later on. What's not great is that that's another 4 of my 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12. Got 20 of these sound discs. So I'm running out of them pretty quickly. I'm leaning back. I've been told I'm off center on camera. I know I move sometimes. There you go. Positioning is everything. Alright, let's see what's next. We've got another green. This is potentially going to help me. Ish. Ooh, actually, yes, because I can... no! So, normally, that blue would be good, because that red, because I'd have those 2 ticked off. But because I need to have a red here in order to score this one, can't really do that. So, I might just have to go for this. And go a little crazy. This is a good puzzle already. Oh, actually no. No. Let's do this. Because that way I'm ticking off this green requirement. and I'm not locking anything else out down here. I've got a bit of freedom. All right. Got another one fire. So this is probably just going to be something quite small, which needs another fire. Okay. That's a fairly easy decision, I think, because that can then go straight down here. This can go here. And then this one can flip over. So it's already scored me 1 point. Yay. I'm going to get rid of these cubes as well. These are the other colour cubes for the multiplayer variant. Over there. Okay. So that's 1 point. We are 1/75th of the way there. Alright, let's see what we go. There's a lot of fire coming out all at once. Okay. Is that the best option? Honestly, no. But it's an option. I think I kind of have to. I think that'll have to go there. Yeah, okay. This is a tricky puzzle. In the full multiplayer game, there is a sort of a row here that you can choose and draft your tiles from. You get a bit more of a choice, whereas in the solo mode you don't have that. So you're just taking from the pile and you get what you get, which at the moment is garbage. It's absolute trash. Okay, can I salvage anything from this nonsense? No! Maybe. That might have to do. Okay. Oh, wait, I can take this one off. Yay. Oh, wait, actually. No. So there's the thing, sometimes you might have to sacrifice a cheaper card, but you're never going to get the icons back. This is tricky. There's 3 on there. And then 1 comes across. I've only got 4 of these left, so I need to start getting them back. I could do with 2 greens that could just plop in here quite nicely. Or a white that can go here. So we've got a green. We've got a cheap 3 green. And that just needs a green and a white. Let's do this, I think. So that gets 2. And I can take 1 from there and put it here. Okay. Alright, let's see what we get. I am not scoring very well at this. Okay, we go up 10. So this is good. I'm going to be using cacophony tokens already. I can just tell. Although, this might save me for the moment. If I place this here, this scores. So I get these 4 come back to me. And this flips over. Then that can go there, and this can go here. 2, 3, and I score 10 more points. So I'm on 11. Yeah. Double checking on the rules, you do check to see if you can reclaim any discs back before you place the next ones out. So that was the right way to do things. Phew. In case anyone in the comments was going to go, no! This is interesting. I like this. This is cute. It's a devious puzzle, but I like it. Ah, that's strong. Alright. Let's see what we got. More fire. Okay. Well. First of all, I already know that I'm going to have a cacophony token on here. Oop. So I lose 2 points. There's no great way to place this, so I think I'm just going to have to pop it on the end here. Hope I can get some more points back. Okay, we've got an air coming out, so air might be useful to me for something. Okay. I do that. So that is covered. Either place it there. I think that's probably my best bet because I can get another air that will sit here and it will satisfy all 3 of these. It's not ideal. However, I do need to take 2 more cacophony tokens. Which is 1, 2, 3, 4. So these are another 4 points. I've been hit hard with these big scorers early on. There's a problem. Okay. Oh no! I've made a mistake. So, one of these 2 tiles is not going to get scored. Because I am a doofus. Because obviously if a tile going there is blue, it can't be white. Okay. Okay. I need to get some of my tokens back because I am getting hammered by these cacophony tokens. That's another 2. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I've lost all the 10 points that I gained early on because of these cacophony tokens. Ah! Okay. Is it best going here? Or over here? I think here, because then I get at least I get the green disc going. Okay, I'm going into negatives in a moment. This is hard. This is real hard. I can't... I'm in doo-doo. I can't do anything here. That's useful. I can place that, but I can get no. Okay. I'm gonna have to just do that. Get another 3. Jeez. There's no limit to how many cacophony tokens you can take. In this game, I would just take from the other players. So I lose another one, so I'm on 0. And then I lose another 5. So these are... I have a -5. Oh boy. Can I score something? Please! Ah. Maybe. Maybe? If I do that, When I satisfy that one, yeah, another cacophony token, but I score it immediately. So I lose a point, but I lose 2. So -5. So effectively on -6 because I gain a point from this completing immediately. Okay, so -6. Who did the shuffling algorithm on this? I need to have words. Okay, well. See, this can go here and it can satisfy and score me points, which will get rid of my -3s, but I'm taking 2 cacophony tokens. Okay, well. Let's bop 1 there, and then I get another -4. So I'm on -10 for those keeping track at home. Okay, let's grab these purples because I think they're probably the next angriest other than the reds. And boy, am I using a lot of cacophony tokens. Okay, flip. I think this tile's probably only good for scoring other things. Maybe. I don't know. Oh wait, actually, it might work there. Okay. I don't know if it's because if I suck at this game or if it's just because it's hard in the solo mode. Boy, so that's another -4. I'm gonna take another 1. Flip this over. -14, guys. 14? That's 13. Oh, it's 14. Ugh. I need to have some big baller turns coming up. Okay, single blue. This might be nice. It might be nice to score many things all at once. Okay, so this thing goes here. I'm basically having to scrap this one off at this point. But I get another coffee token, but that then scores. So I basically, if I just flip this one over, that's losing 2, but I gain 1. Yay, it's only -15. Crikey. Crikey. Okay. Well, maybe I'll do better with this 6 wind. So it needs fire, water, and earth. Well, I think you're going to be a fodder. Okay, so I get a point there. This will now complete, so I get 10 points. Yay! So that's 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, so I get that. So now -5. So I'm in a better position than I was. I'm still not doing well, but I'm in a better position than I was. I also get to do this one. Now complete, so that's another 3. So that's handy. Flip. And I'm just going to go 1, 2, and 3 there. Okay. I've got some of my tokens back. It's not great. It's not a great situation to be in, but I'm at least at -2. So, you know, there's that. Okay. Okay. That works quite nicely. So I can go 1 and 2. And then I just have the one more that I need to cover up. I need to get an air down there. Okay. So Laura and I are going to AirCon in like 10, 11 days or something like that. Week on Thursday we'll be heading up there, so that's going to be fun. I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to meeting some of the Watch It Play team, saying hi to them, getting to know them. So I've gotten to know a couple of them quite well over the last year or so. So I'm looking forward to hanging out, playing some games with them. Maybe pick up a couple of new games for myself, or finding some games in the library that or other people have brought along that I get to play and go, yeah, this is cool. I'd like this myself. I currently have a short list of about 3 games at the moment, which are in my top to purchase list. Maybe top 5, I guess. Paladins of the West Kingdom is up there. It's quite difficult to get hold of. It seems to be, I don't know if they're just about to do a reprint of it because of the Viscount's expansion Kickstarter that just finished for Garfield. So that's probably coming out. There's probably going to be another print run of that at some point. There's that. I've also got a hankering to play a legacy game because I've seen a few of them being done and they haven't really taken my interest before because it very much has a sense of you're playing it and then you're done. But now that I'm getting game days more frequently, I feel like I might be able to get a group together to be able to do a legacy game, to be able to tackle that fully. So I'm thinking maybe one of the Pandemic legacies might be worth doing. Let me know in the comments or in chat if you've played any of the legacy games, Pandemic or otherwise, and let me know how those pan out. I'd be interested. Tapestry is another one that I've been playing a fair bit of. Dom and I played it a couple of weeks last week, and I've played it a few times on Board Game Arena since, and I quite like it. I quite enjoy it. I think it's a really good civilization builder from Stonemaier. Also from Stonemaier, Viticulture pre-orders are tomorrow. We're not sponsored by Stonemaier in any way. This is just me talking about games that I like. I'm taking a break from the game that is kicking my butt. So that the new Viticulture is being released or going on to pre-order tomorrow. So I'm going to keep an eye on my emails for that one. Because I want it shiny. Red Cathedral is another one that we've played a few times on here. Furnace is something that I've played a couple of games of and I really liked. So those are games that are probably going to make their way into my collection at some point. And there was something else, but I cannot remember off the top of my head what it was. Which is not a good time for a game that is a top purchase, I guess, if you can't remember what it was. Alright, that is my rambling minutes. Alright, we are into air territory. Let's see what this is. Okay. Needs an air and a leaf. So I could pop it there. That gets me the leaf, but doesn't necessarily help me score it. Or I could put it here. No, because again, I'd have to rotate it. So here's probably the best bet. Just rotate it like that. Because then I get that ticked off. Or do I put it here and score from it? I think there's probably a better bet. So I get to go here. I get to get 6 points. Which means I'm on 1, 2, 3, 4. Hooray. No longer in negatives. These then come across to here. That goes way over there. Flip. Okay. This has potential, because I've got to set up for 3 things if I just get an air in the right place. And I think the air stack's in it. So I'm going to just bring this whole stack down here, because I keep scrolling up for it. Alright. That is not the worst. It's not the best. but it is not the worst. Yeah, I think that's probably best place to go for it. Okay, so this one comes out, and that then scores. This goes here. And that disc those two sound discs go here. This one becomes another 10 points. Hooray! That puts me on 14. I don't totally suck. I do kind of totally suck. Let's see how many you got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. I don't think I'm... Whoever voted no in the poll, you were correct. Because I am not going to make 75 points in 20. But that's okay. I'm having fun. Alright. What's next? I still have 2 of these fellas left. Now see, I can score this here, but that means giving up on this one. Cats? Ooh, no, that's the wrong orientation. Dang. That doesn't work. That might. No, that won't work. Definitely won't. That might though. Okay, so this one scores, but I know I'm not getting these back. And then this is status. This gets 2. So I'm now in the danger zone of getting cacophony again, which is not great. Ah, no, I don't want to place it there. I do not want to place it there because that will isolate me. Uwe, why have you forsaken me? I think. It's hard to tell what's going to be beneficial. I could go here, but that's going to ruin this whole situation I have done here. So it's going to be a mess. Alright. Let's go here. And to the very least, I get 1 there, and it's the least restricting of my options. It's still not ideal, but you know, it's something. Okay. A blue. That needs a fire and then another blue off here. So that could sit there. It could sit there. Because we know that we need a blue to go here. And we know we're not scoring this one anyway. I think that position's better. I mean, I'm going to lose 4 points anyway. Right, that's 10. Here come the negatives. Right. Another 10 is bad. Okay, have I got anything in play that synergizes well with this particular tile? No. I mean, yes, I could go up here, but that ruins this one. And it kind of works up here, but if I'm losing 8 points, which I am, I might as well at least get it in a position where I'm starting something. To be starting something. And if I'm not starting something, I might as well take it elsewhere. These two aren't going to both score. Why do I not pay attention? Okay, well, If it's not going to make any difference, I might as well just pop some stuff up there. Okay. Come on, potentially helpful green. A green and a white. A green and a white. That's probably the best place to put it, because this one needs a white here as well. So if I do that, I take another... I didn't lose my 8 points for that, so I actually should be down to 2. And I'm going to go 1, 2, and then I'll -2 again. Yay! Have I got this scoring right? I feel like I'm losing a lot harder. No, they're -2. Good. 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 Okay. Well, at least I'm part way there. Oh, living on a prayer. Let's see how this. This big old white does not synergize with anything. It's going to get 2, 4, and then another 4. So -10. Either I suck at this, or something is going horribly wrong somewhere in this game. I'm inclined to believe I just suck at this game. Dear. Oh well. But this is going very, very poorly. Oh well. Let's see what we have this time. We have a green and then a blue, which sits really nicely in here, but then screws this over. So I'm not going to be doing that. How do these tiles not work with each other? Oh, you cretinous oath. Well, as we go here, I go green, get a point, and I'm going to lose. Get 1 there, and I lose another 4. So that is -4. -14. It's a lot harder to play solo than I thought it would be. Oh dear. Yeah, I definitely have failed in my objective to, well, win. See, now I'm in deep let's just bail territory, because I don't think I can win this. And when I say let's bail, I mean I'm going to have to bail on some of the tiles that come out, some of the options. Because they are just not working together at all. So I'm just going to have to start doing things like that, which is deeply unsatisfying. I'm going to lose another 6 points. So those both become -3. Oops. And then I get another 2 -1s. Beep. 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 Okay. See what this comes out with. A green and a red. That I can do. That can just go straight in there. And that will score an immediate 3 points. But I do have to take a cacophony tiles in order to do it. So what I the 3 points I gain immediately reduce down to a -1. So hold on. So I get these two. I don't think bother taking them. They just come over. And they go off over here. So -2, -2, and then I gain 3. So that goes away. And this one flips. Okay. Single white. This shouldn't be too bad. This just needs a white. Ooh, that should have done that. Okay, well, that's an easy decision. So that scores that one. That scores this one. That scores this one. So I'm getting 6 points. I'm kind of saying that if I've already bought a cacophony token, I'm not going to have to pay points again for it. I've just added it to my supply. Because that feels otherwise the game will never end. So that is 6 points for this guy. That one's happened. Then one of those comes over here, and that gets me another 1 point. So actually, that now becomes 2 -1s. There we go. Hey, okay. White 6. Why are you doing this to me? Why? I think my best bet is to play it here. Score that and score this. Which gets me 3 points, so that goes away. Then that can go here, and that can go here. I can get another one from over here. Then I just need to get a blue in here, which has got a connection to white or green or red. That's no, that's probably its best position. Okay, so that one goes there. That goes there. I might be misinterpreting that points thing about the -2 means I get them going on. But at this point, I'm losing so badly, it does not matter. I don't think. I think adding them to my pool is fair. Because I'm about to lose some more points on this guy. This solo variant is hard. Okay. Well, I'm just going to have to do this, I think. So I'll get one, lose that one, and then I'm going to lose another 2 points. My life, this is tricky. So I lose another 4. That's 2. Oops. So I'm on -20. Okay, focus. Let's see, that could work. So that ticks off this one. Well, actually, no, there is... There is better. Because it does the same. It does the same job here. Actually, this way I get 3 points straight away. Yeah. Okay. I'm going to take that. I think take that one. So I get 3 points. I'm going to lose 2 though. Because I have to take another one of these stinking cacophony tokens. Okay, well, this is going to be hopefully a quick point somewhere. Yes, it will. Okay. I actually have to go get more cacophony tokens. Yeesh. Sheesh. There is better? Debatable. These are both... They're both worth the same amount. And I can't do this one anyway, so I might as well do it up here. At least then it gets this one dealt with. Alright. So I have to take one... I basically... I lose 2 points and I just get 1 back. So... Flip. That goes into my gathered collection. Okay. Okay. What can I do with you? Can I do anything with you? Oh, excuse me. It's been a long couple of weeks, a couple of late nights. Messes with too many things. Messes with too many things. Ah. Okay. Well. It's kind of the best I got at the moment. No, I don't want to do that because. I gotta be honest with you. I do not think I am going to win this. I think I have ruined my opportunities to win this one with some of my placements. Don't get me wrong, I'm liking this. I just think the solo version is a lot harder than the basic version. So if that's an air, so I get this one, and then I get another -4. It's about to get harder. That can kind of work, I guess. That at least satisfies that. I'm going to get another -8 though. And I've run out of those tokens. Okay. This is getting to the point where it's just a little frustrating, and I think for the sake of the sanity and the ridiculousness, because I've got 35 stacks left in here, I don't think I'm going to do this. So I think I'm probably better off just resetting. I don't like to do it, but it's not doable with what's left. I don't think. It might be. I don't know. I think there's no shame in saying when you're playing a game that it gets to a point where it's just not going to be fun to try and struggle on. And it's fair to stop and start something else. I think in that instance, when a strategy clearly isn't working and it's best to abandon it, particularly when you're playing a solo game, when you're just playing for yourself, I think it's fair to just go, do you know what? Let's stop this one, let's try again. I think that's going to be my best bet here. I'm going to restart it, try again, and see how I do this time around. So you can see again, this is the multiplayer setup. So I'm going to stick these in here, give them a shuffle, give them a shuffle, give them a shuffle. Okay. Let's bring them down. So just got a general supply of cacophony tokens based on how the last game went. These guys go over here, except for the green. I need the green. Okay, let's start off with this guy. Pretty straightforward. 3 air. There are definitely games that I wouldn't say rage quit, but I have definitely thought this has stopped being fun because of a misunderstanding or just going into a strategy the wrong way or just going into a game in the wrong way. Or actually more often than not, I've gone into a game thinking it's something and then finding out it's something else entirely. There aren't many games now that happens to me. I tend to do a bit of research before I start playing a new game, mostly to make sure that it fits for everyone who's going to be playing it. In this instance, Sagani, I've seen it played a couple of times. I liked Cascadia. I love Cascadia. I thought it was a great game. I've got that on its way. Thank you, Ross. But yeah, it was getting to the point where it was better to just bail and try again, because otherwise we weren't getting anywhere. All right. That's unhelpful. Okay. Well, might as well do this. I'm not sure if that's going to be the right way to do it, but it's the way that I'm going to have to do it. Okay. Well, that's actually worked out quite neatly. More on here. That's worked out quite nicely. I feel better about this. This is another. Oh god, 3 10s back to back. Okay, this is gonna get tricky quickly if I don't get a handle on this. Okay, I think that's probably the way to go. So that goes there. This at least gives me some sort of direction to go in. Why? 3 10s. Ugh. I have already made a mistake in this game. Can you tell what it is yet? Third tile I placed. Bother. Dang and blasted. Okay, well, at this point we're just gonna have to go for maximum points wherever we can. There's another 10. This is insane. There's another 4 to deal with. Oh no! This. Okay, let's do that. Okay. Alright, at least we've got a 1 coming up. Let's see what this is. Blue, blue, and greens. Okay, well... that needs a green. So, let's do that. I'm down to my cacophony tokens already. Oh. Oh no. Okay, well. Somehow that's even worse, because this guy just has to go here. And I get the cacophony. Boop. So I'm on -2. I think if I get to the point where all of these are on their -3 side, I'm just going to bail again, because that's not fun for anyone. Okay, well, let's see. Are you useful in a combination? Ooh, that's actually worked out super well. So this one scores, so I get 10 points. So that goes away, so I'm now on 8. Yay! And then that goes here. That goes here. That goes here. That goes in the middle there. Hooray! Alright. Ooh, that also satisfies here. This is good. It is good. Alright. 3 green. I mean, it's kind of an obvious placement. Unless I do, if I place it here, then I will score this tile. Oh, and I've got a green going here, which is nice. No, that's not worth it. There's no... I will need to put a green here at some point, because I need a green that will fit in, that will score for this one, and it will fit in nicely here. But there's probably a better fitting green that can also score points elsewhere, because this white isn't going to score. I have to accept that. That's not going to score, because I will want a blue, and points, I will get more points from doing it that way. So I think this is probably my best way to do it, so I'll do that. That gets me another 3 points, and this flips over. 1, 2, 3. There is probably best, because at least I get that green ticked off. I'm going to lose 6 points. So I'm down to 5. But at least I'm getting some semblance of a score. A red and a blue there, not too difficult. Okay. Nope, that doesn't solve anything. Might have to just do that. Nope. Ah! Not this again. Oh gosh. That's probably the best I can do, but I'm going to lose another 8 points. So that puts me on to -3. What I'm hoping to do is get some really good combos going eventually. It might be I just need these smaller cards to start paying off. Which this one may. Yeah, it makes me a fire there. Yeah, okay, that's good. I get water there. I want that, so there's another 4 points. Okay. This one's close though. Actually, what if I did that? Because that needs a red. Don't get that. But I do score this one. Don't get that. But I wouldn't lose the 6 points. Let's put those back. The 4 points, sorry. Yeah, that's better. That's better, right? Right? Yeah. 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 Okay. So I'm now on 7. Okay. Okay. This is getting salvageable, maybe. Alright, we've got a 3. I need a white and a green. Where'd it go? But that tile. What? Did it stack under something? Hold on. Accidentally yeet it off somewhere? How did it end up over there? That was odd. Okay, well, let's put these back. Alright, so. That, I think, is good. Oh! Wait, was this wasn't rotated this way? This was like that. There we go. Oh no, no. Because that one would score. But. Okay, I'll just have to put it down there, I think. Ooh, no, actually. No, because that needs a fire. Okay, right. Water elemental. Nope. No. Those are the wrong way around. That's not helpful. It is water, though. And water does benefit from those two, so that goes boop. Or do I go here? Get that one close to finishing. That might be better. I'm losing the tons of cacophony points anyway, so I'm going to lose another 6. So I'm on 1. This one was never going to score, so I'm not too fussed about that one. This is worth 10 points. If I can get a fire, which I've got coming up, and place it here, I'm going to score those points. Although, that said, that's a really good place. Why did it snap? Good. Oh, it's just a really good fit for it. No, it isn't. No, it isn't, because we need fire here to sign off those two, so never mind. That's not bad, because that needs 2 earth. So another -6. Yay! And 3. So boop, 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 and boop. Yeah. Okay. This is not going well this time around either. Wherever I place this, I'm going to lose something. There are 0 good places for this, except up here. And even that's suspect. Unless I sack off this one. That might be my... no, because if I do that, I'm scrubbing that one off as well. Ah! Oh, welcome to the corner of paint that I have put myself into. Okay, well... wherever it goes is going to ruin something, right? So I might as well put it where it will do the least damage, which is here. Because that's only a 3-pointer. But I lose 8. So 2, 4, 6, 8. Okay. Seems like the best placement there. Get on there. Lose another 3. This is quickly getting to the point of unsalvageable, isn't it? Okay, green, blue, white. Nope. Yeah, that works. I get 1 there. I get that one there. 2, 3, so I lose another 6. We are coming mighty close to the automatic lose condition that I set myself. Because I don't think this is going to score for me. Nope. That one can't score, and I think I would lose based on my own win condition. And I think, yeah, it's got to the unsalvageable again. Well, that, yeah. I don't think it's worth me trying to push on, because all that's happening is I'm getting frustrated with this. And that isn't the way that you want to do things, I don't think. Okay. I think I'm going to bail on it there, because this it's gotten to the point of very unsalvageable very quickly, and to try and get 75 points from this is pretty impossible. Oh god, I've bailed on it even earlier than last time. Still 52 tiles in there. I've barely used it. I've used 20 tiles and I've got myself into a negative, whatever it is, like 21, negative 21. It probably is doable, and there may be something I'm missing, but I don't think I'm getting it. And I think it might be that Sagani is a better game to play with multiple people when you have a drafting option, rather than you're just getting whatever comes off the deck. If only because you get stuck like this, and you have very little control over it. The only thing you know is what's coming up next and how many points it's worth. And to be honest, the amount of times I've had, I had 4 threes, I had 5 threes back to back, and that was a problem that I just couldn't recover from it. Alright, I'm just gonna get back. So I think I'm gonna leave it there for today. Join us tomorrow. We are going to be playing Dice Forge. That one should hopefully go a little bit better. Again, it's a random chance element, but it is one of the games that Laura and I need to play as part of our playthrough our collection. So we're going to give it a go, see how it goes, see whether or not it will make the cull. If we enjoy it enough, then we will probably keep it around. The physical version's a little bit too fiddly, so this is why we're playing it digitally. Makes it a little bit easier for us to change the die faces. So, yeah. Alright. Thank you, everyone. Let's see who else is doing stuff. Loserpalooza is playing Horizon Forbidden West. So anyone doing board gamey stuff? Let's have a look who's doing stuff in board games. Anyone I know? because we could go across and see Lollapalooza, but I don't. Yeah, because they're not playing a board game stream, and I don't want to just jump in and catch people that we don't know. So I'm going to leave it there for tonight. Thank you very much for joining me on this frustrating edition of Eat, Quit, Survive Plays a Board Game. I have to say, I like the board game. I think that Sagani is good. I think it needs to be played with at least 2 people. I think the solo variant is a little tricky. Because, yeah, making do what you get is hard, I think. Alright, thank you very much for joining me, everyone. I shall see you next time. Thank you for joining us tonight. Yeah, come back tomorrow. See what we do with Dice Forge. We've got other people to talk to other than just me. By all means, come visit us on Instagram, YouTube, and Twitter, where you'll be able to find us. Eat, Crit, Survive is who we are. Thank you very much for joining us. We hope you stay safe, and I shall see you tomorrow, hopefully. Good night, everyone.